These guys are just thriving, man. It's 9 o'clock, Friday, January, I don't know, 18th, something like that. And every time I wake up, I think it's going to get colder. You know, they said in the weather that Vegas was supposed to get rain this weekend. It's a classic blue Vegas sky. I don't think the city rain's coming. Fish are doing great. Should probably plug up that skimmer before the food starts going down. Been doing a lot of water changing lately. No reason in particular. New Goshiki looks great. There she is. Super friendly. I think she's going to adapt well. I think even in the summer it's going to be some exciting stuff for her. I'm only feeding about once a day right now. I might come back in the evening and do 2, but that's the most. And I'm filling up about maybe to where it starts to have ridges in there. But they're just so active. I mean, I got multiple cameras on this pond at all times, and these guys are not dormant. I don't know how other ponds are right now, watching them feed. I'd be interested. I'd like to see other people's ponds and their feeding right now during the winter, of how active they are. And these guys are just eating everything. And I'm really doing it just to maintain their calories being burned, you know. Obviously, everybody knows winter's not the year to, or the season to grow fish out or even feed. But they're burning so much that I don't want to get them skinny. I don't want to get them deprived just because, you know, the water won't decrease in temperature. So that's basically what I'm doing. It's a wheat germ. It's not Sakai. It's something similar to it. Fish seem to like it. I just got a seasonal, or the bag for the winter season, and then I'll go to a multi-color for spring, and I'll start with the growth after that. I don't go into growth after. I don't start with growth right after wheat germ. Because that stuff to me is that heavy, you know, the strongest heavy protein, at least that I feed. I have a meeting today with my new pond, so we'll start to see, hopefully that thing starts to take place. But these guys are just, I think these guys are just on fire this winter. I'm going to bring 4 of them down to the San Diego Koi Show. Depends on what a mentor and I agree on which ones. I kind of let them call the shots on that. I'm proud of all my fish. Some of them are show quality, some of them aren't and just look good. Trying to get to the level where everyone is show quality, but even the ones that aren't, they complement the other ones that are, you know, higher in value. But I still, everyone I still love. I mean, they're beautiful and they look great right now. Been keeping the oxygen on a lot. I don't have an oxygen meter. I'd be curious to see what I'm running. I'm running this side. Hell, I think right now 20 hours a day. And that's no reason in particular. It's just what it's on in the timer. My biofilter, as you can see, is completely just clean from the winter, algae free. It's just nothing's growing, even on the tops of the waterfall. Just no little healthy bacteria. It's just winter. But as far as these guys in the water, water's clean, it's consistent, they're swimming, they're healthy. So I don't mind throwing in some pellets twice a day just to keep them moving. Because I'll leave this house for the rest of the day and I'll watch them on camera, and they just won't stop moving, you know. I have a camera right here, so I can literally see if they are down there, you know, with their fins tucked in and just kind of dormant. And so far this winter, they really don't. They'll end up doing it after about 6 o'clock when the sun goes down, or even 4:30. But that's about it. During the day, especially a day like this, they're going to be swimming all day. Which means I have to be really delicate on how I feed and make sure it's not based off of, you know, an emotional thing of wanting to do it. It's more of depleting their energy sources and trying to just maintain that. I like my little Goshiki. She's bad. I think she's from Koda. I should get her out and kind of look at her again and maybe do a small video, a close-up. She's a super fun fish. Maybe this weekend I'll do that. I could pull her out, and yeah, she's the smallest. I don't take these out. I don't put them in fish bowls or viewing bowls. I hardly measure. You know, they come so close to me to where I can see anything on their body if it's an issue or if it's something that I want to call my vet for. But overall, I don't take them out. The little guy, I don't think she'll have a problem. I could just scoop her up and put her in something small. But I really give these guys the most peaceful peace of mind I can and leave them alone in that kind of sense. So let's get that skimmer back on, and there's their breakfast and lunch.